Presented by Lem's Auto Recyclers. Lem's Auto Recyclers bringing you the sportsman class here at the Rapid Speedway. Once again, Elena DeBoer and Leon Sneller up front on row 1. Neil Kroll, Dylan Sproke on row 2. Chandler Byberg and Todd Steenhoven on row 3. Brian Crone and Travis Dan in the 4th and final row. Heat race number 1 of 2, the Lem's Auto Recyclers Sportsman Class. Green flag is in the air. We are racing on night number 2 at the Rapid Speedway. Off of the front row, Elena DeBoer rockets out to the early race lead. Leon Sneller with a high side run in that number 2 machine. He'll move that into the second spot. Todd Steenhoven coming through the middle in the blue and white 57, looking for that second position. Sneller going up high. DeBoer staying through the middle. Elena DeBoer, your race leader. Elena DeBoer with the race lead on lap number 1. Steenhoven working around the bottom side in that blue and white 57. DeBoer is still too strong, coming off the exit of 2 and down the backstretch. Elena DeBoer, the race leader. Todd Steenhoven putting on the pressure to the inside. Leon Sneller looking to do the same up on the top side as they come off of 4 and down the front stretch. Still DeBoer, but by a nose. Todd Steenhoven is chopping into that lead, and Todd Steenhoven is going to take over that lead at the bottom side of turn number 2 as DeBoer sails up on the backstretch. Steenhoven, your new race leader. Todd Steenhoven with the race lead. Elena DeBoer looking to cross over in that 97E machine as she'll slip down low. Trying to put the pressure right back on Steenhoven. Steenhoven, your race leader. Elena DeBoer, number 2. Neil Kroll moving into that 3rd spot. Leon Sneller, and anybody's guess for that 5th position. Looks like it's going to be Brian Crone taking that 5th spot in the 14. He wants 4th as he moves to the outside of Leon Sneller. Sneller and Crone. Crone getting up and off the track in 3 and 4. Todd Steenhoven, your race leader. Elena DeBoer, Neil Kroll. Travis Dan moving from the back row into the top 4. Dan moving into that 4th spot. Leon Sneller running in 5th, followed by Sproke, Crone, and Myberg. Lem's Auto Recyclers Sportsman Class, heat race number 1 of 2. Todd Steenhoven with 1 to go. Steenhoven, DeBoer, Kroll, Dan, and Sneller, your top 5 presently. On this final lap around the Rapid Speedway, our first heat race of the night, night number 2 of the racing season. And your first heat winner tonight, it's the 57 of Todd Steenhoven. Todd Steenhoven taking home heat race number 1. Elena DeBoer coming in that 2nd spot. Neil Kroll 3rd. Travis Dan, a nice run for the 42 of Travis Dan as Dan comes from the 4th row into that 4th position for heat race number 1.
And outside him, the 17 of Brandon Boovy. Inside of row number 3, driving the 165, it's Robert Thompson. And outside of him, in the number 61, it's Beckett Brady. To the inside of your 4th and final row, driving the number 1 machine, it's Alex Hemmingson. And outside of him, the 2WS, it is Wiley Steenhoven. 6 laps the distance in this heat race. Top 4 cars make the redraw.
And flagman Cody Johnson wasted no time. He turns them loose on the Rapid Speedway 2nd and final heat race for the Sportsman Class underway. Sportsman presented by Lem's Auto Recyclers. Wyatt Steenhoven off to the early race lead in the white and purple 57W machine. Caden Clausen, our feature winner on opening night, running in that 3rd spot right behind Carson Vandertop, currently occupying 2nd spot as we complete lap number 1. 2nd and final heat race for the Lem's Auto Recyclers Sportsman Class here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Brandon Boovy, along with Beckett Brady, battling it out for that 5th position. Boovy takes the 5th spot for the time being. As Caden Clausen looking to the outside of Carson Vandertop for that 2nd spot. Wyatt Steenhoven, your race leader. Wyatt Steenhoven with the race lead. Carson Vandertop, Caden Clausen, Brandon Boovy, and Beckett Brady. Whole lot of bees for 5th spot as Vandertop goes around. Caden Clausen taking over that 2nd position. We'll see if Vandertop can get that 81 CJ back around and going. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to down to the bottom of turn number 2, and that'll bring the caution flag out. Caution will fly.
This class keeps growing and growing and getting better and way more fun to watch as the competition is increasing and these guys keep adding to the totals. We'll go back to green flag action here again. 2 laps down, 4 laps remain.
Second and final heat race for the Lems Auto Recyclers Sportsman class. Wyatt Steenoven leads them to the green flag. Wyatt Steenoven with the race lead. Caden Clausen, your opening night A feature winner, running in that second spot. Beckett Brady looking to the inside of Brandon Boovie for that third position. Boovie will hold on for the time being in the white and black number 17. Brady in the blue and white 61N. 57W of Wyatt Steenoven, your race leader. Steenoven and Clausen, Boovie and Brady. And moving into the top 5 in that number 1, that's Alex Hemminson. Alex Hemminson in that number 1 machine in your top 5 as Clausen looks to ratchet up the pressure on Steenoven for the race lead. Steenoven still holding on to that lead. Second and final heat race for the Lems Auto Recyclers Sportsman class here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Night number 2 of the racing season, DJ Service, Dune, Iowa. They bring you the racing action. They're holding down the VIP booth tonight. DJ Service of Dune, Iowa, bringing you the racing action. Wyatt Steenoven, your race leader, with 1 to go. Steenoven and Clausen 1 and 2. Boovie, Brady, and Hemminson, your top 5. Right behind Hemminson, you got Robert Thompson of the 165, the 2WS of Wiley Steenoven. Checkers coming out this time around. Second and final heat race. Lems Auto Recyclers Sportsman to Wyatt Steenoven.
Wyatt Steenoven with that heat race win. Caden Crock in second. Brandon Boovie with that third spot, and Beckett Brady rounding out your fourth and final redraw position.
Night number 2 of the racing season at the Rapid Speedway on this cool Friday night. Precision Auto Body, they bring you the USRA stock cars. Precision Auto Body, USRA stock cars, green flag out, heat race number 1 of 2. And on heat race number 1 of 2, Austin Brands off to the early race lead. The 14X of Nick Johansson, in that second spot. Rich Gregoire running in third position. Precision Auto Body, USRA stock cars, Johansson looking for a piece of the lead. Brands with the race lead. Austin Brands in the white and purple 17 machine. Johansson looking to get that black and blue 14X right under him, and he will. Johansson and Brands neck and neck as they head off into turn number 3 for the race lead. Heat race number 1 of 2 for the USRA stock cars. Austin Brands and Nick Johansson running 1 and 2. Rich Gregoire, Colton Ahrens, Colby Clausen, and the 4D of Corey Kelderman rounding out the pack. Back of the pack, you got the 46-7 of Jacob Foster on a flat right rear at the back of the pack. That 46-7 of Jacob Foster. Austin Brands, your race leader. Austin Brands with the race lead. Nick Johansson at second spot. Rich Gregoire, Colton Ahrens, they're battling it out for third position. Gregoire currently running in that third spot. Austin Brands continues with the race lead. Nick Johansson in second spot. Precision Auto Body, USRA stock cars. Brands, Johansson, Gregoire, Ahrens, Clausen, and Kelderman. First of 2 heat races for the USRA stock cars, brought to you by Precision Auto Body. Austin Brands, your race leader. In the number 17 machine, Brands and Johansson, 1 and 2. Gregoire and Ahrens, followed by Clausen and Kelderman. Following the heat race action for the USRA stock cars, we'll prep the track a bit for that B-modified B feature tonight. Give the B-mods in that B feature a chance to get ready for their B feature. Austin Brands, your race leader. Austin Brands, Nick Johansson, 1 and 2. Rich Gregoire running in third. Colton Ahrens, Colby Clausen, Corey Kelderman. As we fly around the Rapid Speedway, night number 2 of the racing season, early on in the season here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. White flag is out for Austin Brands. Austin Brands with the race lead. Nick Johansson in that second spot. Colton Ahrens looking to put up a battle for third. Rich Gregoire holding on to that third position. Precision Auto Body USRA Stock Cars Checkers coming out this time around. Austin Brands, your heat race winner.
Austin Brands taking home heat race number 1. Nick Johansson coming home in that second spot ahead of Colton Ahrens. And Rich Gregoire, your top 4 cars. They'll make it into the redraw. Week 1 feature winner, Colby Clausen. Outside the redraw, he'll have to come from the back. Outside of row number 1, the number 15 out of Laverne, that is Tommy Crock. Inside of row 2, also out of Laverne, the 20K, it's Spencer Callis. And his outside out of Rock Rapids, the 81 of Tanner Vanentop. Josh Kelderman to the inside of row 3, and outside of him, the 4 of Aaron Stetnix.
Green flag is out. USRA Stock Cars presented by Precision Auto Body. Second and final heat race for the USRA Stock Cars tonight, and through the first couple of turns, Darren Cordles in the 11K off to the early race lead. Tommy Crock in that second spot. Spencer Callis, pardon me, putting him under attack. Crock and Callis running side by side for second spot. Tommy Crock will hold on to second position. Josh Kelderman looking to take third to the outside of Spencer Callis. Callis working around the bottom side in the 20K, moving up into that second position. He'll get a tap from behind from Kelderman. Tommy Crock moving back into second on the top side. Crock and Callis battling it out for second. Cordles, your race leader. Darren Cordles with the race lead. Tommy Crock, Spencer Callis, Josh Kelderman, Aaron Stetnix. And at the back of the pack, the 81 machine of Tanner Vanentop. Second and final heat race for the USRA Stock Cars presented by Precision Auto Body of Rock Rapids. Darren Cordles, your race leader in the 11K. Great battle for second. Tommy Crock still holding on to that position as Kelderman moves up to third spot in the running order. Josh Kelderman in that 43K putting the pressure on Tommy Crock, looking for that second position. Kelderman getting underneath Crock, looking for a second. Cordles continues to lead it. Kelderman is there for that second spot. Crock will battle back on the top side, not enough. Josh Kelderman takes over second position. Josh Kelderman moving up to second spot in the 43K. Tommy Crock back to third. Aaron Stetnix up to fourth, but here comes Tanner Vanentop. Vanentop around the top side of Stetnix, looking for that fourth spot as Cordles continues to lead. Second and final heat race for the USRA Stock Cars. Little contact. Stetnix and Callis. Callis with that nose piece hanging off that 20K. At the back of the pack as Stetnix and Callis make contact with each other. Darren Cordles, your race leader in the 11K. 2 to go, this time by Cordles with the race lead. Josh Kelderman, Tommy Crock, Tanner Vanentop, Aaron Stetnix, and Spencer Callis. Darren Cordles with the race lead. Josh Kelderman running in second spot. Tommy Crock in third position. White flag coming out this time around for Darren Cordles. Cordles, Kelderman, Crock, Vanentop, Stetnix, and Callis. Your running order. Precision Auto Body USRA Stock Cars. Second and final heat race for the USRA Stock Cars. Checkers coming out this time around. Your heat race winner, the 11K of Darren Cordles.
Darren Cordles grabbing that heat race win. Josh Kelderman in second. Tommy Crock in third. And Tanner Vanentop grabbing that fourth and final spot into the redraw. Raylyn Lindner, you are my trophy presenter. Meet me under the flag stand after this race to help us present the trophy to the winner down in Pizza Ranch Victory Lane.
Well, the drivers get the word. We'll be going green next time by. Our first of 5A features coming your way here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. DJ's Service of Dune, Iowa, bringing you the racing action tonight. DJ's Service of Dune, they're holding down the VIP booth tonight at the Rapid Speedway. For night number 2 of the racing season, Lem's Auto Recycler Sportsman class.
You know, if DJ Service is doing it right over there in the VIP, they may need a little service tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that's right. Hopefully they are. I trust they are. First of 5A features, we're going green. Lem's Auto Recyclers Sportsman class. Your A feature winner on opening night, Caden Clausen off to the early race lead. Elena DeBoer will move into that second spot. Brandon Boovy running in third. Travis Dan in fourth, and a side-by-side battle for fifth spot as Elena DeBoer goes around. Boovy off the track, into the tires head on. Elena DeBoer losing it in turn 4 in front of the field. She was running in second spot. Went around in front of the whole field. And everybody had to make evasive maneuvers. Brandon Boovy hitting those tires head on in that 17 machine. He rocketed off the top of turn 4. Head flag man Cody Johnson, he is bundled up on that flag stand. He is at the ready to throw the green. Lems Auto Recyclers Sportsman A feature. We restarted tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Caden Clausen and Beckett Brady 1 and 2. Wyatt Steenhoven, Neil Kroll, Brian Crone, your top 5. Lems Auto Recyclers Sportsman A feature, your first of 5 A features tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Caden Clausen looking to go 2 for 2. He's your race leader early. Clausen, Brady, Steenhoven, Kroll, and Crone, your top 5. Brian Crone, $100 bonus courtesy of Tangles by Becky on that 14 machine of Brian Crone, currently running in 5th. Caden Clausen, your race leader. Beckett Brady, Wyatt Steenhoven, Neil Kroll, Brian Crone. After that, you've got Leon Sneller, Dylan Spro, because we got one slipping up the track. That's Wyatt Steenhoven in that third spot. Neil Kroll and Brian Crone will look to take advantage. Brian Crone moving into the third position. Neil Kroll to 4th, Steenhoven back to 5th. Travis, Dan, and Bubba Dylan Sproke, they're side by side battling it out for 7th on the race surface right now. Dan will take over that 7th position. Caden Clausen, your race leader. Caden Clausen with the race lead. Beckett Brady, Brian Crone, your top 3. Neil Kroll and Wyatt Steenhoven, they're side by side for 4th spot in the running order. Travis Dan putting a charge on Leon Sneller, looking for that 6th spot, and Travis Dan is there in the 42. Travis Dan moving into that 6th position as Caden Clausen continues to lead. Clausen, Brady, Crone, Steenhoven, and Kroll, your top 5. Dan in 6th, followed by Todd Steenhoven, Leon Sneller. Lems Auto Recyclers Sportsman Class A feature on the track tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Caden Clausen, your leader at halfway. He's led the whole way so far. Beckett Brady in 2nd spot. Brian Crone, Wyatt Steenhoven, they're side by side for 3rd. Steenhoven looking to get around, now cut through the middle, and that 57W of Wyatt Steenhoven with a power move off the exit of turn number 2, moving up into that 2nd spot. Wyatt Steenhoven up to 2nd spot. Beckett Brady a little squirrely in turn number 4, saves it up on the top side of turn 4. Nice save from Brady. And he'll only lose a couple of positions. That could have been a whole lot worse for the 61 machine. He'll shuffle back to 5th. Caden Clausen with the race lead. Wyatt Steenhoven, Brian Crone, your top 3. Neil Kroll in 4th. Travis Dan making his way into the top 5. Dan moves into that 5th spot to the outside of Brady. Todd Steenhoven looking to go along for the ride as Steenhoven looks to move into 6th, and he will, as a caution will fly. Wiley Steenhoven going around off the exit of 2 and on the backstretch will bring out our 2nd caution here at the A feature for the Lems Auto Recyclers Sportsman Class.
Well, going around there, that caution flag, it might be what Wyatt Steenhoven and Brian Crone need. Caden Clausen was out to a nice lead, and now they'll bunch up the field with this caution flag, 7 laps down.
Bringing you the racing action. They're holding down the VIP booth here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Caden Clausen, your race leader. He's looking to go 2 for 2 early on the season. As the Rapid Speedway pace vehicle pulls in pit side, getting set for the green flag to come back out. 3 laps remain for the Lems Auto Recyclers Sportsman Class A feature. Head flag man Cody Johnson throws the green. We're back under green for our A feature. Caden Clausen in the red 45 machine in the race lead. Wyatt Steenoven in that second spot. Brian Crone running third. Travis Dan, great run for the 42. He's presently in fourth spot in the running order. Clausen continues to lead with Steenoven right behind him. 2 to go this time, Bob. Steenoven looking to the inside of Caden Clausen. Wyatt Steenoven in the white and purple 57W. Clausen still too strong coming off of turn number 2. He'll hold on to the lead. Caden Clausen, your race leader. Wyatt Steenoven, Brian Crone, Travis Dan, and Todd Steenoven, your top 5. White flag coming out this time. Clausen a little squirrely in turn number 4. The 45K still out front. Caden Clausen with the race lead in that 45K, getting up high side. Turn number 2, 57W of Wyatt Steenoven, 14 of Brian Crone. Looking to put up a challenge for the A feature win here tonight. Lemzada Recyclers Sportsman class. Who's it going to be? Checkers coming out for the 45K of Caden Clausen. Caden Clausen brings it home. Wyatt Steenoven in that second spot. Brian Crone, your top 3 in the running order here tonight. Lemzada Recyclers Sportsman class, A feature at the Rapid Speedway. First of 5 A features on DJ's service night. We'll have the 45K come around to Pizza Ranch Victory Lane. Second time this season in as many shows. See him down there at Pizza Ranch Victory Lane. Here he is, climbing out of the car, your A feature winner, Caden Clausen. And we'll take it down to Joel Viss in Pizza Ranch Victory Lane. Joel will have some words with tonight's winner.
All right, Jay Kelly, we're down here at Pizza Ranch Victory Lane. Caden, 2 for 2, young man, but you had me a little nervous in that last corner.
Yeah, when that yellow came out, I just got really nervous, and I was waiting for the race to end, I guess. I didn't need that yellow.
You look good. You're out in front running some smooth laps. Like I said, then you got some pressure from the cars behind you, and but you're still able to hang on, and a great start to your year.
Yeah, thank you. I guess I got lucky again. Yeah, thanks.
Someday it's not going to be luck. It's just going to be you're good.
Hopefully, I guess. I hope.
Well, congratulations. We'll let you get to Victory Lane. Row 4 to the inside, it's the 17 of Austin Brands, and outside him, the 32X of Rich Gregoire. Inside row number 5, driving the 4 car, it's Aaron Stetniks, and outside of him, the 14X of Nick Johansson. Inside row number 6, he drives the 20K machine, that is Spencer Callis, and outside of him, the 46 of Colton Aarons. Inside your 7th and final row, it's the 46-7 of Jacob Foster, and outside of him, the 82 of Dylan Fitzpatrick. 18 laps the distance, Precision Auto Body USRA Stock Cars.
Precision Auto Body brings you the USRA Stock Cars. Your A feature is under green. Corey Kelderman, Darren Cordles leading the charge as they make their way through turns 1 and 2. Coming off of 2, Darren Cordles in the 11K, your early race leader. Corey Kelderman into that second spot. Tommy Crock running in 3rd position. Coming on the bottom line, Kelderman going around in traffic. Everybody gets through okay. Now that's the second time tonight we've seen somebody spin from that second spot, except this time everybody got through, it looks like. Rapid Speedway pace vehicle bringing them around the track. Final A feature of the night, night number 2 of the racing season. As the Rapid Speedway pace vehicle pulls in pit side. Up front on row number 1, Cordles and Vandentop as we go green flag racing. Darren Cordles jumping out to the early race lead once again. Colby Clausen coming through the middle in the 34K, looking to get into that second spot, and he will get there. Colby Clausen into second spot in the 34K. Tommy Crock running in 3rd spot. Darren Cordles, your race leader. Cordles, Clausen, Crock. And now Tanner Vanden Top battling back on the top side, looking for that third spot back. Tanner Vanden Top will get there into that third position. Austin Brands looking to go along for the ride as well. Brands in the 17 looking to split the difference between Vanden Top and Kroc for third spot. They'll close the door, and Brands back to fifth. Brands working to the inside of Tommy Kroc, looking for fourth position from Kroc as Clausen puts the heat on Cordles. Cordles and Clausen running 1 and 2. Tanner Vanden Top for the time being by his lonesome in third spot up top side. Tommy Kroc and Austin Brands here top 5. Clausen looking to the inside for the race lead. Cordles still too strong. Colby Clausen working that 34K underneath the 11K of Darren Cordles. They're side by side off the exit of 2 and down the backstretch. Colby Clausen and Darren Cordles side by side racing. Clausen will take over the race lead. Colby Clausen in the 34K. Darren Cordles back to second. Tanner Vanden Top still hanging out in third. Austin Brands in fourth. Spencer Callis pulling in. He'll retire for the night. Rich Gregoire up to fifth in the running order. Precision Auto Body USRA Stock Cars, your A feature tonight at the Rapid Speedway DJ Service Night. Colby Clausen, your race leader. With the race lead, Darren Cordles putting that 11K up on the top side. Rich Gregoire hopping over a tire on the bottom side. He'll lose a number of positions in the 32X, hopping the tires on the bottom side of turn number 2. Austin Brands moves into that third spot. Here comes Colton Ahrens to the inside of Austin Brands, and Ahrens looking for that third position. Colton Ahrens is there, the 46. Austin Brands will battle back on the top side. Not enough. Ahrens will hang on to that third spot. Colton Ahrens into third, Austin Brands to fourth. Colby Clausen continues as your race leader. Clausen, Cordles, Ahrens, Brands, and now Nick Johansson looking to move into the top 5. Nick Johansson in the 14X machine working to the inside of Tommy Kroc. Kroc will battle back on the top side, holding on to that fifth spot in that silver and red 15 machine. Colby Clausen with the race lead. Darren Cordles at second spot. Colton Ahrens working on the bottom side. We're going to take down Cordles for second position. Cordles continues to run on the high side of the 11K. Cordles and Ahrens neck and neck for second spot. Colby Clausen, your race leader. USRA Stock Cars presented by Precision Auto Body. Colton Ahrens moving into the second spot. Ahrens takes second spot. Cordles back to third. Austin Brands and Tommy Kroc. Josh Kelderman and Tanner Vanden Top side by side as Tommy Kroc is up and off the track in turn 2. Kroc goes off the top side of 2. He'll lose a number of positions. Colton Ahrens putting the heat on Colby Clausen for the race lead. Ahrens looking to get under Clausen, and Ahrens is there. Colton Ahrens to the race lead. Colton Ahrens to the front. Colby Clausen looking to cross back over as they come off of 2 and down the backstretch. Ahrens and Clausen running 1 and 2. Precision Auto Body USRA Stock Cars tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Colton Ahrens, Colby Clausen. Clausen working to the inside. Colby Clausen in the 34K. Colton Ahrens in the 46. Ahrens will get the high side run off the exit of 2 and hold on to the race lead. Darren Cordles in third spot. Austin Brands and Nick Johansson, they're side by side for fourth position in the running order as Colton Ahrens continues to lead Colby Clausen. Nick Johansson up to fourth spot. Austin Brands back to fifth. Precision Auto Body USRA Stock Cars fifth and finally feature of the night tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Colton Ahrens, your race leader. Colton Ahrens and Colby Clausen 1 and 2. Darren Cordles, Nick Johansson, Austin Brands, your top 5 on the field for this Precision Auto Body USRA Stock Car A feature. Ahrens starting to pull away a bit from Colby Clausen in that 46 machine. As Jacob Foster in the 46-7 going to go around down here. Colton Ahrens will work around the top side. Colton Ahrens working around the top of Jacob Foster. He'll take that position. Take the, put a lap, I should say, on Foster. As Colby Clausen looking to get around the 46-7 as well. Colton Ahrens, your race leader. Colby Clausen, Darren Cordles, Nick Johansson, Austin Brands, your top 5. Rich Gregoire, Josh Kelderman, Aaron Stendix, Tanner Vanden Top, and Tommy Kroc. USRA Stock Cars presented by Precision Auto Body. Fifth and final A feature tonight at the Rapid Speedway. 2 to go. Colton Ahrens, your race leader. Ahrens, Clausen, Portals, Johansson, and Brands, your top 5. Colton Ahrens making his way up to the race lead tonight. From the number 12 starting spot, he's got one more trip around the speedway to go. Nick Johansson putting the pressure on Darren Cordles for that third spot in the running order now. Johansson getting the 14X underneath Cordles. Cordles will look to cross over. Meanwhile, up front in turn number 4, your A feature winner, the 46 of Colton Ahrens. Colton Ahrens bringing it home tonight from the 12 starting spot. Colby Clausen running in that second position. Nick Johansson third, Darren Cordles fourth, and Austin Brands rounding out your top 5. He's climbing out of the car, your A feature winner. It's Colton Ahrens.
Well, there's discussions going on down here, Jay Kelly, about putting Colton at the back every week so we can entertain ourselves. So, Colton, this car has been a struggle. It's a brand new car, and you've been trying to figure out the setup on it, and you've been fighting it a little bit, but tonight looks like we got her figured out.
Yeah, the heat race, it was still just not the way I want it, and I just couldn't get it on the right rear to make me get out of the corner like I need to, and finally got something in this feature race. That was fun.
Well, it looked good. You made your way through. Use the bottom and the top side out there. What was the preferred line?
The bottom and 4 was the best. I could get a good run coming down the front stretch and then just go as fast as you can into 1 because there's a heck of a berm up there, and it'll catch you every time.
Well, you had to get by Colby Clausen. You got by him, but then he battled right back on you, but able to hang in there and pull away.
Yeah, I knew if I could hit my mark in 1, he probably couldn't keep up with me on the bottom, so that's just what I did, and it worked.
Well, it's good to see. We'll see about working you in the back more often then.
Thank you. See ya.
Colton Ahrens, your A feature winner.